It's time to talk about the guns and maps of Pixel Strike! Let's do this! In no particular order or in a tier list, or it's not even going to be a ranking the way I'm going to be talking about the guns and maps. I'm just going to give my overall thoughts on each map and on each weapon. We're going to start with the weapons, and we're going to start with the basic starting weapons. Alright, let's start with the basic weapons, which won't take us long because they're just the starting weapons. And okay, let's do this. Okay, so the best one is the Special Forces Rifle. The worst one is the pistol, and in between I put the MP5 and the Marksman Rifle. The rifle is straight up, here's the thing with the Marksman Rifle. I don't like the Marksman Rifle, it's just for tryhards. MP5, it's kind of bad, but it's not as worse as the pistol, because like the pistols are straight up useless. And the Special Forces Rifle, surprisingly enough, is a very good starting weapon to the point that some people use it late game. I personally don't use it late game, but it could still be good late game. But still, these are just basic weapons, you know, the starting weapons, like I said before. And, you know, there's better weapons than these. But if you really want to use one of these, man, just use the Special Forces Rifle, you know. Battle Rifle. This is when you start getting better equipment in the game. I'll tell you that this gun is just straight up better than all the starting weapons, at least for me. Yes, it has like way less damage than the Special Forces Rifle, but everything is just straight up better. It's just straight up a better gun, especially since you started getting good stuff in this game. Solid B-tier weapon. I can say it's better than the others I'm about to mention after, but it's still a really good weapon after the starting weapons. I'm not talking about you yet. The 44 Magnum. After the secondary starting weapon, which was the pistol, you get the 44 Magnum, and oh my goodness. I love this weapon. You might need some kind of skill to use this weapon. You know, it's not like the best secondary weapon. I'm gonna be honest, for the long term, at least for me, it's a really good gun. I still use it for certain of my gun classes. And yeah, honestly, it might take a little bit of skill, but dude, the pop damage of this thing, even though it doesn't have the greatest stats overall, its neutrality, I think that's the best way to describe it, how balanced it is and all of its stat, make it really useful, and it's a powerful semi-automatic weapon. Honestly, I recommend this after you start getting the starting weapons to use this gun until you get the best ones, like certain shotguns and certain automatic pistols. It's never been this hot in my life, and this is coming from a Puerto Rican, where Puerto Rico is worse than the U.S. in every single way, and all over Georgia. So yeah, don't mind me being sweaty. But anyways, do not want to talk about the gun. Forget about this bunch of clothes. Just the water gun. Damn it.
Nice cock.
Fucking 90 degree! Hi y'all. This gun fucking sucks. Not only am I stressed because it's so hot as hell that I literally have the sun shining through my face. Like, I will spray a water gun on my face just to refresh myself, but this water gun, I am not gonna spray my face with this water gun, I guess. Here's the thing. This is an area damage weapon, a type of weapon that I think it's the only type of its weapon, unless there's more that I'm forgetting, but either way, if there is more, not that it matters because it still fucking sucks. It's literally the worst weapon in the game. It's like the only one, and it doesn't even do its job. Like, we're talking that this thing has crappy damage, shitty fire rate, and the range sucks, and the splash effect radius is ass. Like, bro, we're talking that every time I play a gun game or like another game and I get that gun, I am cooked. And the thing is, you get this after mid game. What the No! Nah, I'm sorry. I thought that was gonna be a unique weapon, but this weapon's cooked. I was gonna make all everything about this, but I just gotta say it just straight up is the worst weapon in the game. It just sucks. What is this?
Well, anyways, with so many weapons left, let's do a lightning round.
Elite rifle, pretty good. The Vector, overused and online, and pretty terrible. The auto pistol, aka the MAC-10, it's pretty shit. The SX2, literally the worst weapon in game for secondaries. Mid, just mid. In every other game, it's pretty good, but in this game, I was an AK mid. The lightning round is over, and with that, we're gonna talk about some actual weapons. Since the only weapon on there that was the only good one was just the semi-automatic rifle. Anyways, as I sweat in the car, look over the sauna. Interesting fact: you can actually look out by getting a sauna. I don't know how much, so don't ask me. But anyways, we're gonna talk about the favorite weapon of the game. Guess which one it is? Alright, the tactical SMG, man. As I try to speak because I'm tired because of the sweat, man, I could keep going on with this weapon for hours and hours because here's the thing. It's just the weapon I straight up use the most, like straight up. I use this with the 44 Magnum, and we're golden, actually correction, not the 44 Magnum, the Glock 17 if I'm not wrong. But anyways, this thing is pretty much a good all-rounder weapon, something that even though it's from the start of the game, from early game, it's just straight up so good into this even to like later ends of the game. Like this weapon is literally just overall good in its stats. One of them is a buff, there's other stats, the range, but that pretty much doesn't really affect it at all. It has a lot of good damage.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
A lot of good range and the
Hi, Mr. Range!
fire rate, magnifique. And if you add any attachment to this weapon, you're unstoppable. Dude, like whenever I play series with this weapon, I clap cheeks. Straight up, for me, this is the best main primary in the game, the one I use the most, and I completely recommend it for you to use it. My god. Like I already said many times, I do be sweating because it's really that hot. But anyways, let's talk about the tank rifle now that the lightning round is over.
Tank rifle.
Let's get to it. So, the tank rifle. This is the tactical SMG if it decided to take all its damage and improve its fucking fire rate and range. And just gonna tell you that, like, if it wasn't for the tactical SMG, I would just go with the tank rifle instead. It does have a weakness compared to that. For example, when you go and customize it, some of these weapons on Pixel Strike, on the aim specifically, you cannot customize the aim. Then this is one of them. You can only have this like tech rifle aim, which is like a weird 2.5 aim that it has. It's like a normal like weapon aim to the ones that have like normal weapon aims that can be changed. I'll learn that in detail, but either less, I still like that type of aim that it has. You know, wish you could change the aim. But honestly, with Ed, you know, trying to get more range and more fire rate, I honestly still think this is another good weapon to use for your primary. And I mean, come on, look at this weapon. This weapon is so fucking cool looking. I mean, mi gente, tal me está en la moda. It's so cool looking that if you go in the shop, there's like fucking boots and shit of it. And yeah, honestly, slightly worse damage than the tactical rifle. Very good range, very good fire rate, and looks hella cool.
Oi, bruv. Look what I got. It's the P90.
Well then, I kind of fixed my beard, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna make this too long because I talk about another secondary weapon, which is my god. Like, I'm usually not a guy that will, you know, risk everything for a certain aspect in a weapon. I like that balance, but this is the exception. The P90. One of my second, I think it's like my second It's my secondary favorite weapon. What am I saying? My favorite secondary weapon. Because like first of all, I'm a big Luis Lopez fan from GTA 4. Me being Puerto Rican, dígamelo mi gente para Luis Lopez. You know, one of the guns that he uses is a P90. And we're talking about that exact same gun. So here's the thing: this gun might have crappy damage and crappy range, but like here's the thing: the speed goes past the max. We're talking that even with those nerfs, like that thing is like insta kill. It's basically insta kill. There's a disadvantage because of that. You know, you can't aim with that unless you're good. I can admit that even though good, it's hard to aim that, especially for range, with the weapon being mid range. But just like in GTA 4 with Luis Lopez, it's a very good mid range, fast secondary. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, if we didn't have those nerfs, that weapon will easily be top tier, and it's already kind of overpowered as it is. But yeah, as you guys have noticed, I'm in a new car. You know, I fixed my beard like I mentioned before. And you just did with this video by now reaching almost 10 minutes or past that, I'm gonna make a lightning round. Get ready. This will be a very long lightning round because I'm not even a quarter done when it comes to the weapons. I'm both.
Snipers. Oh my god, so many snipers. I hate with them and I suck with them. I hate them. Just for them to just for the basic one. Mid. Okay. Bad. Just bad. Good. Somehow it's very good. Just terrible. Fucking terrible. Why? Just why? Just absolute shit! This guy stinks!
The hipfire isn't even good!
Fresh cut, finally. Let me tell you this the Puerto Rican way. Me parezco de gente. We're gonna talk about the next gun after that very long and secretly frustrating lightning round because I'm having technical issues. As we're about to talk about the Sheriff Pistols. The Sheriff Pistols!